Korra Obidi's husband has opened up about Korra's privacy. Oh, watch. Now, wow, no be small thing, this matter don't enter. Be careful, to the extent that Korra husband Justin Dean have started talking about certain things that is not supposed to reveal. No be small thing, this thing that people have been beating, some have even entered into prayers. Many people are even crying for them that this relationship should not cry. Majority have loved these two together to the extent that they have been praying. Some have even made an effort to see if they can reconcile them. Some secretly have prayed that the reconciliation should be within two of them, but it seemed not to be working. Initially, people didn't believe that the divorce rumor is true, but at the tail end and the way things are going, it is no longer joke again. No. But my greatest problem and my greatest fears is that these children, there's a saying in my language that when two elephants are fighting, the grand suffer it. As they are fighting, the people at the receiving end are the children. I have said this before. So guys, it also happens, however, when they made a live video for people to really see that this thing is serious. Even after the live video, people said they still didn't believe that this thing is serious. People were still saying that they are not into divorce. It now moved to another stage again where they have unfollowed each other on Instagram. Now, wow, at this point, what are people going to say again? My correct people, this has metamorphosed to the extent that Korra's husband, Justin Dean, have started talking about Korra's privacy, or how did they even call it in another language? Totore started talking about it publicly. That is too bad. That is to tell you that the relationship, the marriage has gone to an extent that the repairs might not or will be difficult. I am not saying that it shouldn't be repaired too, but the point that you are talking this kind of things that the wife private is like a club house. What kind of talk is that? Does that really show sense in it? Anyway, we keep praying that the two should reconcile. Despite all that has happened, sometimes not even for their own consumptions, for the consumption of the children, let the children enjoy the parental cares. Let the children know that they are living with their parents. Though, apart from the children, even themselves, they can redesign things the way the two of them will enjoy the marriage. That is my stand. It is better for them to reconcile all issues. Or are they still cloud chasing? Are they still playing prank on each other? I still don't understand. Though it has helped them because their Instagram followers have changed. So many things have changed about them. But if you're still saying that this is prank or they are still cloud chasing, remember when the sister came online to ask for prayers that people should spend at least 1 minute and pray for the sister marriage. Good morning, people. Thank you all for checking in. You all are amazing people. It's inevitable to go through these phases in marriage. Please take 1 minute to say a prayer for them if you can. This period is quite stretching for both of them. We were up all day and night trying to work things out. They are both committed and I am positive that everything will be fine in the end. Thank you for always. Another funny and amazing part of it is when the relationship therapist, Blessing CEO, declare prayers on these two guys. Sometimes it's not looking as if it is a funny matter, but it is not. Before we go further, let us listen to her introduction and what she do for a living.
My name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, Africa's certified relationship and mental therapist. I thought I should do you guys a gentle reminder.
She wrote, I have never prayed for any couple like I am praying for both of them. Why am I even crying? If one could beg people to stay married, I swear I will beg you both. Biko, no, work it out. Please, we love you both. We are sorry, Biko, don't divorce. Now wanna be my prayer point. Love you both, praying for you. A very funny relationship therapist indeed. If a doctor in a hospital and a patient has come complaining that I am sick, Does it mean the doctor will start praying, or you just carry your tools and begin to try to diagnose what the sickness is all about? So blessings, why will you be crying, or why will you be praying, or calling for prayers? It is your work. You said you're a relationship therapist, eh? You should be able to identify what is happening, what is causing the divorce of this marriage, and you call them together, talk to them, and you should be able to make a balance in that relationship. By the way, Sha, if you don't know Blessing CEO, let me tell you, she's a very controversial relationship therapist that is not married. She knows much about relationship, much about marriage, according to her, yet she is not married. She has children from or out of wedlock. She is not married to any man, but she claims she knows how a marriage is supposed to be. She knows how marriage works. How possible is that? Please, guys, if you know the possibility of that, please let us hear your voice in the comment section. To the extent that she made one video that discussed, or it caused a lot of reactions, a lot of dragging on social media, but she doesn't care. But before I play the video for you, let me first of all introduce the video to you. The video says that if a lady visits a man is supposed to give that lady transport to and fro. The transport she use and come, and the transport she will take go back. Listen to the video.
Responsibility to give a woman transport fare after taking her on a date or on a visit. It shows some level of protection, security, responsibility, ability. It doesn't cost anything. What is transport fare? Transport fare is the smallest thing any man can give to you. When a man gives you transport fare when you come on a date or go to visit him, he just wants to make sure that you've gotten home. That's why they will get you a cab. If the man does not have a car, he will drive you home. He will just make sure that you are safe. It's not supposed to be a question. You can only ask that question as a woman when you are dating boys. Stop dating boys. Date men. Men are people who are willing to carry responsibility. Responsibility don't shake them. Things like transport fare, recharge card, food. The commonest thing you can do for a woman, you are grumbling. When you start to ask that question, my boyfriend is complaining about transport fare. Should they give me transport fare? You are dating a boy. Transportation is the smallest thing any man who calls you out on a date or on a visit will give to you. Dear women, I don't know the kind of boys you are dating. I don't know where you find them. But I'm going to remind you on this video again. A man's job is to provide for you. Whether he's married to you or he's not married to you. The moment a man says he wants to get into a relationship, it simply means he's willing to carry responsibility. It is not by force that he provides for you, but that is his job. It is part of love. Provision is part of love. Anybody that cannot give you cannot love you. Some men will come and say, I'm not going to give her until I'm married to her. They marry her. Don't invite her to your house. Don't tell her to come on a date. Leave her alone until you marry her. But the moment you say you want to date a girl or you want to date a woman, you must be able to shoulder a certain kind of responsibility. Number 1, transport fare. Number 2, recharge card. Number 3, food. Number 4, hair. All those small things, you can be able to do it for a woman. If you cannot do those tiny things for a woman, I'm so sorry, you are still a boy and you don't deserve to be in a relationship. Go and hustle, because a woman needs maintenance. The moment you say you want to date a woman or you want to be with a woman, you must be able to maintain her. At least you'll be able to shoulder a certain responsibility, the tiniest responsibility. There should be a vacuum that you are feeling when you are in a woman's life. You cannot just be in her life and be an empty vessel. But you are the first to tell her to open her leg and tear her pant. Rubbish.
Not be smart, not be smart at all. This kind of stuff from my village, and they talk say what I don't pass Gary. I said it earlier. Imagine a relationship therapist does not have a husband and she has children. So what are you telling people? You see why I said she's controversial? Anyway, sometimes she may speak the truth sometimes, but I think all what she's saying lies are more than the truth. How can you be advising people to do that? It is only in Nigeria, whenever you ask a girl, how are you? Her responsibility, her problems becomes your problems automatically. It's not done in other countries that way. Who told them that it is only men that stand? Anyway, guys, this is not the topic of our discussion today. I just digress. I'm sorry about that. Let us move forward to the main topic of our discussion today. So, guys, from the look of things, it seems Korra Obidi and her husband, Justin Dean, is no longer in that marriage again. Oh, the man has said several things. In fact, the one that even baffles me of recent is the one he wrote that when you marry a woman and a club is named after her VGNA while married to you, then you will understand. Wahala dey wahala dey. This one I no support Dean at all. Why will you expose your wife like that, even though you're no longer interested in marrying her, even though you're calling for a divorce? Should you even talk up to that extent? This is the reason why I said I doubt if these two are still coming back together. But we pray there's nothing God cannot do, and we wish they all come back together. So, guys, at this point, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next update that comes your way. Do enjoy your weekend till we meet again, same station. Bye.